Did you know that about 90% of small businesses never make it past their first 5 years? That's a staggering statistic. Many entrepreneurs start with big dreams but often find themselves stuck, wondering why they can't grow. If you're in this boat, you're not alone. The truth is, scaling your business is more than just working harder or chasing new customers. It involves breaking through hidden barriers that most people overlook. A survey by the Small Business Administration revealed that 70% of small business owners admit they struggle with scaling. So, what's holding you back? In this video, we'll dive deep into the real reasons you might not be scaling your business. From the trap of being too involved in daily tasks to the price of perfectionism, we'll explore strategies that can help you break free. Get ready to uncover the secrets that could transform your business and set you on a path to sustainable growth. Stay tuned as we reveal insights you won't find anywhere else. Let's get started. Chapter 1. The Trap of Being Too Involved. Escape the founder's dilemma. When you're starting out, being involved in every part of your business makes sense. It's your baby, and no one else will care about it the way you do. But as your business grows, this mindset becomes a trap. In fact, 54% of small business owners say they are too hands-on, which is a huge reason why they struggle to scale. If you're spending too much time on tasks like answering emails or handling every customer complaint, you're preventing yourself from working on higher-level strategies. This is called the founder's dilemma. It's when your need to control everything keeps your business from growing. Here's a key strategy: delegate and automate. The more you delegate, the more time you'll free up to focus on growth. A study from the Scale Up Institute found that businesses that successfully delegate experience a 33% faster growth rate. And don't just hire people, invest in the right people. According to Jim Collins in his book Good to Great, great vision without great people is irrelevant. Your team is essential to your scaling success. Find people who can take over parts of the business, so you can focus on strategy, partnerships, and new revenue streams. Lastly, embrace technology. Automating repetitive tasks, such as social media scheduling or invoicing, can save hours each week. Software like HubSpot or QuickBooks can be your best allies here. By removing yourself from day-to-day tasks, you'll finally have the time to work on your business instead of in it. Chapter 2. Systems, not superpowers. Why your hustle is holding you back. It's easy to believe that your hard work alone will scale your business. Hustle culture tells us that if we just work hard enough, we'll make it. But in reality, hustle without structure leads to burnout, not growth. You need systems, not more hustle. Michael Gerber, in the E-Myth Revisited, says, "The entrepreneurial myth is that businesses are started by entrepreneurs risking capital to make a profit. But they are not. They are started by technicians who suffer from an entrepreneurial seizure." This means many small businesses are started by people who are great at their craft but don't understand how to build scalable systems. Think about McDonald's. It's not the best burger in the world, but its systems are flawless. You need processes in place for how things are done. This way, even if you step away, your business runs smoothly. A Harvard Business Review study found that businesses with documented processes are 70% more likely to scale efficiently than those without. Start by documenting your daily tasks and then create step-by-step guides for them. This might sound tedious, but it will save you time and energy in the long run. Use tools like Trello or Asana to keep track of these processes. The key is to build a business that doesn't rely on your constant presence. When you're not tied to daily tasks, you have the freedom to focus on expansion. Chapter 3. The Price of Perfection. How waiting for perfect is killing your growth. Perfectionism is often seen as a strength. But in business, it can be a killer. Waiting for everything to be perfect before you launch can stop you from ever getting started. In fact, 70% of entrepreneurs cite perfectionism as a major roadblock in scaling, according to a survey by Startup Genome. Aiming for perfection means you'll spend too much time tweaking and polishing, while your competitors are out there growing. Done is better than perfect. You can always iterate and improve once you launch. Look at companies like Airbnb. Their early website was simple and had its flaws, but they got it out there, tested it, and improved it over time. Author Reid Hoffman, the founder of LinkedIn, famously said, "If you are not embarrassed by the first version of your product, you've launched too late." This mindset allows you to learn from real customers and pivot quickly. Instead of chasing perfection, focus on launching, learning, and adjusting. Testing ideas quickly with a minimum viable product, MVP, allows you to see what works and what doesn't, without wasting months on something that might not even resonate with customers. Here's another important point: perfection kills creativity. When you're too focused on making something flawless, you're less likely to take risks or try something new. And in the world of small business, innovation is key to scaling. Being willing to make mistakes is how you grow. If you're finding value in this content, consider subscribing to our channel. You won't want to miss our upcoming strategies and insights that could change your business forever. Chapter 4. Scaling Mindset 101. Why thinking too small is your biggest roadblock. If you're only thinking about getting by, you're limiting your business. One of the biggest mistakes small business owners make is not aiming high enough. According to Harvard Business Review, companies that set larger goals tend to scale 10 times faster than those with smaller, more cautious targets. When you run a small business, it's easy to get caught up in survival mode. You focus on paying the bills or making just enough to keep things going. But to scale, you need a growth mindset. This means thinking bigger than just covering this month's expenses. Start by setting bold goals that push your business to new heights. Author Carol Dweck, in her book Mindset, explains the difference between a fixed and a growth mindset. A fixed mindset believes abilities are static, while a growth mindset believes in constant development and learning. Small business owners need to adopt a growth mindset, focusing on what's possible rather than what's comfortable. Think about how Amazon started. Jeff Bezos didn't just want to sell books. His goal was to create the world's most customer-focused company, and that ambition pushed Amazon into industries no one could have predicted. You don't have to be the next Amazon, but you do need to think beyond where you are now. A practical strategy is to surround yourself with people who think big. If you're always in the same room with people facing the same challenges, it's hard to imagine new possibilities. Join mastermind groups, attend conferences, or network with entrepreneurs who have scaled beyond where you are now. Exposure to new ideas helps break mental barriers. Chapter 5. The Silent Killer: Customer Retention Over Obsession with Acquisition. Most small businesses focus too much on acquiring new customers and not enough on keeping the ones they have. The data is clear. According to Harvard Business School, increasing customer retention by just 5% can boost profits by 25% to 95%. That's a massive return on investment, yet so many entrepreneurs still chase new leads while ignoring their existing customers. Scaling doesn't always mean more customers. Sometimes, it means getting more from the customers you already have. Loyal customers are cheaper to market to and spend more than new customers. In fact, a study by Bain & Company found that repeat customers spend 67% more than new ones. So how do you keep your customers coming back? The answer lies in building relationships, not transactions. Small businesses have an edge here. You can connect with your customers on a personal level, which is something big companies often struggle with. Send personalized emails, follow up after a purchase, and offer loyalty programs that reward repeat business. Another strategy is to focus on upselling and cross-selling. Once someone trusts your brand, they're more likely to buy additional products or services from you. For example, if you run a bakery, you could offer cake decorating classes to your most loyal customers, turning them into repeat buyers while adding value. Finally, ask for feedback and listen to it. Customers appreciate businesses that value their opinions. When you act on feedback, you're showing that you care about improving their experience. This builds trust, and trust keeps people loyal. Chapter 6. Overcoming the Fear of Letting Go. Why your ego is sabotaging growth. One of the hardest things for a small business owner is letting go of control. It's natural to feel like no one can do the job as well as you. But holding on to every task and decision is a surefire way to prevent your business from scaling. A Gallup study found that companies where the founder is unwilling to delegate grow 22% slower than those where leadership lets go of control. Your ego can be your biggest barrier to growth. It's hard to admit that someone else might be better at certain tasks than you are. But recognizing this is key to scaling. The best leaders surround themselves with people who complement their weaknesses. As Steve Jobs once said, "It doesn't make sense to hire smart people and tell them what to do. We hire smart people so they can tell us what to do." Here's a practical strategy. Identify your weaknesses and hire for them. If marketing isn't your strong suit, bring in someone who can take that off your plate. The more you focus on your strengths, the more your business can grow. Don't be afraid to outsource tasks like accounting, social media management, or customer service. This frees up your time to focus on big-picture strategy and innovation. Another challenge is learning to trust your team. Micromanaging kills morale and stifles creativity. Employees who feel trusted are more productive and take ownership of their work. A survey by Forbes found that 81% of employees perform better when they feel trusted. Letting go doesn't mean stepping away completely. It means focusing on what matters most. You should still be the visionary behind your business, but you don't have to be involved in every detail. Empower your team to make decisions and let them know you trust their judgment. This will free you up to focus on scaling, rather than day-to-day operations. In summary, overcoming the fear of letting go is essential to scaling. It requires humility, trust, and the willingness to embrace new ideas. By letting go of control, you'll not only see your business grow, but you'll also experience more freedom to focus on what really matters. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and strategies to help your business scale. We have plenty more insights coming your way.